Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie. If you're a fan of the Hulk, chances are you're pretty well versed in the story of General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. He was a constant antagonist to Bruce Banner and the Hulk, and later went on to become the very thing he hated when he became the Red Hulk. But some people don't know nearly enough about this awesome dude, so I'm here to help with that. Now grab your radiation suit because it's time for the top 10 shocking facts about Red Hulk. Number 10. Red Hulk is pretty obsessed with Bruce Banner. Thaddeus Ross has been around in the comics as long as Bruce Banner. While Ross has spent significantly less time with Hulk powers than Banner, their characters were introduced at the same time, in the Incredible Hulk #1, before the Hulk was even green. As the years went by, Ross began hating Banner more and more, both seeing the Hulk as his worst enemy and angry that his daughter Betty would choose Bruce over her father. After the apparent death of his daughter at the hands of the Hulk, his anger towards Banner reached a new height, and he only came to forgive Banner when he learned that Bruce had been framed by the Abomination. Number 9. Red Hulk is a super soldier. Unlike Bruce Banner, who gained his powers accidentally, Thaddeus Ross was given his intentionally as part of the super soldier program, combined with gamma radiation. This procedure was performed by Doc Samson and the think tank Intelligentsia, overseen by MODOK. This brought about the Red Hulk transformation with a similar appearance and power set to the regular Hulk, but with certain significant differences. What differences? Well, I'm glad you asked. Number 8. Red Hulk is stronger than Green Hulk. This one might come as a surprise to some people, but as a general rule, Red Hulk, or Rulk as some call him, is more powerful than our Green Giant. There are exceptions of course. Ross wouldn't have much of a chance against World War Hulk, but at their baselines, Rulk is quite a bit more dangerous than the Green guy. However, as the two become angrier, the edge slowly slides in OG Hulk's favor. Which brings me to my next point. Number 7. Red Hulk's powers work differently from OG Hulk. While many people assume that the two would have the same powers, they're just different colors, it turns out that this was not the case. Banner gains strength the angrier he gets. Red Hulk's strength increases as he receives more radiation. This makes him easier to deal with sometimes, and other times can make him an absolute monster if he has access to enough radiation and energy. This power difference was very important because it helped Banner to exploit a weakness of the Red Hulk. Speaking of which, number 6. The angrier Red Hulk gets, the hotter he gets. No, I don't mean he gets sexier, although hey, if it floats your boat, I'm not judging. I'm talking about physical heat. This sounds like it could be a strength since heat could be pretty useful in combat, but he has the potential to overheat, as Bruce Banner deduced in their first fight. After Red Hulk thrashed both the Hulk and Thor, Bruce hypothesized that he could cause Red Hulk to overheat by allowing the beast to strike him repeatedly, which eventually worked and caused Red Hulk to become disoriented and defeated. That said, this wouldn't be a great strategy with most people, because without the Hulk's strength and resilience, you'd become a pile of goo long before Red Hulk overheated. Number 5. Thaddeus had control of ZEZAX for a time. Before he became Red Hulk, the general tried to power himself another way to beat the Hulk, but of course failed. With the help of Clay Quartermain, Ross went through a procedure that was supposed to give him the power of ZEZAX, a sentient energy-based being. However, the procedure went wrong and instead Thaddeus was put in control of ZEZAX. He used this power to fight Hulk, but eventually realized that he had become a monster and sacrificed himself to destroy the mind-controlling mutant Nevermind. But don't worry, he didn't stay dead, which reminds me of my next point. Number 4. He faked his own death. In Fall of the Hulk's Gamma, we were told that Red Hulk had killed General Ross. This was before we learned that General Ross was Red Hulk. But we found out in World War Hulks that this was not the case. Turns out the Ross we saw killed by Red Hulk was actually a life model decoy, and Thunderbolt Ross himself was Red Hulk. This blew some people's minds and confirmed the suspicions of others, but it was pretty damn fitting to have the long-standing thorn in Bruce's side turn out to be his greatest foe. Number 3. There's a red She-Hulk, and it's Betty Ross! Following her time as Harpy, Betty Ross joined the ranks of the Hulks as Red She-Hulk. First appearing on the cover of 2008's Hulk number 14, Red She-Hulk has similar powers to her male counterpart, her father, with incredible strength, regeneration, and energy absorption. She tends to be more on the good side than her father, although she does tend to transgress, particularly when Thaddeus or MODOK are involved. Number 2. Red Hulk has wielded MJOLNIR. So this means that Red Hulk is worthy, right? Well, no. In Hulk number 5, Red Hulk was fighting Thor and used the hammer while still attached to Thor to drag the pair of them into space. Then, since space has no gravity, he was able to use MJOLNIR against Thor. It was a really cool development that shocked fans, especially since it was uncertain as to whether it really was the lack of gravity at work or Red Hulk was actually worthy. However, it was actually confirmed by editor Tom Brevoort that it was in fact the case. So keep that in mind next time you're, I don't know, fighting Thor, I guess. Number 1. There's a new Red Hulk in town. In US Avengers number 1, we were introduced to a new Red Hulk with General Robert L. Maverick stepping up to the plate. Yeah, I guess Red Hulk is popular amongst generals. He fights with the newest Avengers team, including Iron Patriot and Squirrel Girl, and he's pretty sick. Improved with the Hulk plug-in, Maverick was actually chosen because he was such a great genetic match for the plug-in itself, and because he was so successful in the military. This version is significantly different from previous versions as he has way more control. He uses the device on his wrist to Hulk out for 1 hour, but then can't use it again for 37 hours. It adds a large amount of strategy to his role, and I think it's pretty darn neat. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please smack that sweet thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Nerd for more videos. Let me know in the comments what other Hulk videos you'd like to see. Until next time, I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFergie with Top 10 Nerd. Later, nerds.